pH indicator. You know what that is? It measures the amount of the potential of hydrogen in any product. It's a little bottle right here. I'm gonna show you why that's important. Okay? How many of y'all are familiar with Essentia? You know Essentia? Overachieving H2O. Right? And I bet y'all wonder why they keep picking all these water companies and everything. Well, I'm gonna show you why. Okay? They said the pH is 9.5 or higher. Everybody's getting into the alkaline water fade, the alkaline water craze. It's all about alkaline water. It's definitely alkaline. All right, purified water, electrolytes for taste. This is the back of it. Purified water by reverse osmosis. So that means that they strip everything out of the water. Everything that was alive or anything that any minerals, everything stripped to the water. Then they add sodium bicarbonate, which is baking soda, or if you look it up, the first ingredient in, that's right, the lethal injection. Then calcium chloride, which is another form of salt, or baking soda, magnesium sulfate salt, and electrolytes for taste. Not electrolytes for your body, for taste. And then, of course, you know, BPA, fluoride, chlorine feed. Why? Because it's all been stripped, remember? Now, if it didn't say it, I wouldn't say nothing. But what makes Essentia better? Our proprietary process turns water from any source into supercharged ionized alkaline water. It's even too pure to be tested by pH strips. So, bam! That's right. I brought in a pH tester. All right. So you know I had to test it. You know what I mean? But thing kills me is it said it's so pure that it can't be tested by pH strips. But think about it. Like, pH strips measure the amount of the potential of hydrogen in any product. Hydrogen is what lowers or raises the pH in the water, right? The alkalinity. So if you're going to say you're alkaline and you're going to say you're so pure you can't be tested by alkaline water, then people will be like, wow, you know what? That must be some really good wine. Like, that makes no sense. How else are you going to know how much hydrogen is in the water if it's actually alkaline if you can't test it? But we testing today. So what I did is I grabbed some Kangen water here that I was drinking. This is just some sink water that I poured in. And I'm going to put this Essentia in here. Now, it said that it's ionized. That means that its ions have been reversed. The polarization of water has been reversed. So that means it's going to enter your cells better. It's easier for you to go and drink. Basically, making the water smaller, okay? And that it was alkaline and so pure and everything that can't be tested. I'm going to test it with alkaline drops. All of these, even the water I drink and I talk about all the time, Kangen water, okay? Now, if Essentia is ionized, right, naturally, if it's so pure as alkaline water, what should happen is you would see that this will go and show an alkaline state. See that right there? That shows alkaline. Probably rates about 8.5, 9.0 on the pH scale. This is sink water. Now this has all the chemicals, everything added to it to make it slightly alkaline at 7.0. I know that because you ask anybody that works at a water treatment center, and they'll tell you after you add the chlorine, the fluoride, all that, you know, they have to go and make sure it's 7.2, or you cannot have the water go out. If it does not have a pH of at least 7, it can't go out. Why? Because anything lower will start eating away at the pipes. This is Kangen water. This is 9.5 alkalized, reduced water, ionized, okay? All by electricity. There is no chemicals that's put in this water, okay? Now, this automatically reads hydrogen in the water, pure hydrogen. Now, what do you notice about the Essentia and the Kangen water? They both look similar, right? Look. I pulled it forward so that way you get a good look at them. Okay? Both look very similar, yeah. But this one is done without chemicals. This one is done with alkaline stimulators such as baking soda and salt. And of course, your tap water is also done with chemicals. But how many of you still drink tap water? If you still drink tap water, you definitely come see me, okay? So what we're going to test right now is if this is a true alkaline, true ionized water, okay? That means that it'll stay that way in your system to help your body reach a balanced state, okay? Or what they call hypo, whatever the fancy word for that is, okay? But basically, you're going to be in a sense of balance to where your body doesn't have to rip minerals from your bones in order to keep your blood at the right pH, which is about 7.3, okay? The reason why you don't want that to happen is because if your body has to rip minerals from your bones in order to go and keep the blood at 7.3, then it's going to start to deplete from the bones, and that's more risk of you having disease. So you don't want that, okay? And then you have to go to your doctor, and the doctor's like, oh yeah, we're going to get you some supplements, okay? We're going to get you some vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin A. Get it? But, like I said, they both look similar. I'm just going to take this right here. See this? Just a straw, okay? When I blow from my lungs, we all know you take in oxygen, you breathe out carbon dioxide. We already know that. But what I'm doing is I'm disrupting the surface of the water. Yeah, see, that's what it, whenever you see this test done, we're disrupting the surface of the water, the surface tension of the water. What will that do? That would allow the bonds to go and break up that it's inside the water and allow whatever is really hiding in there to come out, okay? If there's something hiding in here, it's gonna come out because I'm disrupting the surface tension. So on and so forth with this one as well. That would also happen with tap water, but tap water got so much chemicals in it, it takes a while. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blow into this and you'll be able to see whether or not it's true or not. Okay, here we go. First we'll start with the the Essentia. Now, I want you to notice something. This is regulated and tested and chemicals added in order to go and make sure it stays at least 7 pH. If it's any more acidic, it eats away at the pipes. This had chemicals added to it to go and make it appear as if it was 9.5. Now that I've disrupted the surface tension of the water, everything that's been hiding within those cells has now come out. What happened to all the chemicals that was keeping it 9.5? What would happen when it enters into your body? How acidic is this for you? How much more will this rip all the minerals and things that you need for your body to go and stay in a good state of balance, right? And keep your blood from going below 7.3. Now this is Kangen water. The point is, it's not going to change. Point is, you can see this is stable. It's been ionized, so the molecules are very small. Okay, so I mean, for me to disrupt it anymore, it would be almost impossible. It's the smallest state it could possibly be. Okay, there's no chemicals, so you don't see anything hidden coming out like you do in this. And because I know it's ionized, and because I know that it's actually alkalizing water, like more than what this Essentia is claiming to be, because I know it is, say you were to drink this Essentia instead of tap water, it's not going to do much of a change, right? You're still going to be acidic, you're going to be worse, you have to fight. But Kangen water, because it's alkalizing, helps to bring everything into a better state. True alkalizing water helps make you better, it doesn't make you worse. It'll improve the state you're in. If you've been drinking all these acidic drinks like sodas and bad water, bad tap water, you know what I mean, in bottles, because all this is tap water that's been sitting inside these bottles, and they just add some chemicals to it. You start drinking Kangen water, and you're going to start noticing the difference right away. You're going to start feeling it. So if you want to know more about it or how it works for you, get with me. I'm glad to help you. I'm glad to show you the difference.